Me and Tess were tied at 3 votes, and then she got voted for 5, so I moved on. I guess some of the people in my alliance came through.
Bring in the first member of our jury. Tess is here merely to observe. She cannot interact with you. Everything she will observe will help her ultimately make her really important decision at the end of this game, who she's gonna vote for to win Outlast. First things first, Will, I'm gonna need that immunity back. Thank you. All right, today, immunity and a reward are back up for grabs. For today's challenge, each of you will balance on a narrow beam while balancing a peg on a long pole. You must hold that pole out in front of you and keep your hands above your shoulders the whole time. If you drop your peg or you fall off the beam, you're out. Last one standing wins individual immunity and is safe at the next tribal council. In addition, today we're playing for reward. Want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
So it's hot, quite hot, right? We've been out here for a long time, probably feeling a little depleted, right? For today's reward, you are playing for some time spent indoors in the air conditioning, Gatorade, power bars, some time indoors, some time to refresh, get your mind right, get your body right going into the home stretch of this competition. Worth playing for?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. This challenge is on, and just like that, Jack is out. Got to get your hands above your shoulders. Ben drops. Ben is out. In this challenge, it's all about balance and focus. These pegs are on these small platforms. Their hands have to stay above their shoulders. They've got to keep it up. Ben and Jack already dropped. A lot of different styles here. Jenna holding it out far away from her. Jake's got his on his shoulders. Will had his on his shoulders. And just like that, Hooten's out. Drops his peg. All about focus, concentration. It's hot. The sun's bearing down. Will starting to lean back. Chuddy with his eyes glued on his peg. Got to keep your hands above the shoulders during the whole challenge. Chloe's starting to droop down here. Probably starting to feel it in your shoulders a little bit, maybe in your forearms. Jake dangling dangerously close. Chloe doing a lot of shifting and her peg drops. Chloe's out. We're down to 4, Jenna, Will, Lydia, and Chuddy. Again, 4 very different strategies here. Jenna coming at it at an angle almost. Will starting to shift things, tilt his body around. Pointing it in the other direction. Jenna's starting to wobble. And Jake Chuddy drops his peg. Lydia's got hers teetering right on the edge. Jenna's starting to wiggle, starting to lose balance at the feet. Will holding his perpendicular to his body. Jenna's starting to shake. And Jenna drops. We're down to 2, Will and Lydia. Who will win immunity? Will starting to make some shifts. Watch that backhand, Will. Got to keep it up. Lydia starting to wobble, tilting off to the side. Good recovery. She's still there. Will with a very interesting strategy. Lydia powering through. Starting to see Will's shoulder muscles twitching. Fatigue starting to set in. It's lots of movement on Will's side. Gonna put it back on the back shoulder. Lydia starting to droop down a little bit. Good recovery there. Will drops, and just like that, Lydia wins immunity. All right, Lydia, congratulations. Well earned. Come get it. Lydia is safe tonight at Tribal. You cannot vote for her. Everyone else is fair game. So, Lydia, you have won immunity, but also reward of getting to go inside in the air conditioning, have a good, rejuvenating snack. But such an experience would be so lonely by yourself. And Lydia, pick one person to come with you on this reward.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna say Chloe.
Chloe joining Lydia. Now, 2 would be great, but wouldn't 1 more be just even better? Pick 1 more, Lydia.
Well.
All right. So Lydia, Chloe, and Will will get to go inside, have a snack, have a drink. The rest of you, sorry, I've got nothing for you. You can head back to camp.
You could see Jack's frustration when he went out first. He like spiked his pole.
Yeah, he's mad about Tess too, so.
I think he just wanted the idol gone.
Finding that immunity idol, it's such an advantage, but it's such, like, it just draws so much attention to yourself. You have no idea when to play it.
Lydia, since you were the winner of the challenge, there's 1 more part to this reward.
I mean, it feels really good, and it's really important right now just because the numbers are getting so much smaller, and it's my first win of the whole season on Outlast. So when we were in there, we were talking about Ben having the hidden immunity totem, and Alex pulled me aside and gave me another clue.
Here is a clue to a hidden immunity totem at your camp.
And it says, immunity is found by a splash of yellow color. So there's another one in our camp. Right now, I'm the only one that knows about this. I haven't told anyone. I'm gonna try and keep it secretive for as long as I can, and if I find it, I think I'm just gonna keep it a secret. I think we're still unsure of who's gonna go home tonight, and it's kind of still just up in the air.
So there's 8 of us left, so if us 3 vote, we can get Will to vote. I bet we can get Chloe. I think Chloe will. Yeah. I just feel like the later he goes, the more dangerous he's gonna be.
True.
So
Just write Chetty and not Jake.
But Ben knows now that people want him out.
that's true.
Because people voted
Kind of got
for
scared.
him. Yeah.
So he might
Like a wake-up call.
try to save himself now.
So he's scrambling because he knows people. He knows
So I say
that people
we hit,
want him out.
we hit Jack, make Ben use it, then hit him next time.
Yeah.
Just tell Ben that we think some people
Yeah, kind of
may be
hint at
actually
it.
going for him this time. Like,
Yeah.
It's a matter of whether you think Ben could be bluffing again and he's actually very nervous and wants to use it now, or he actually is confident that we could get it.
I feel like he's scrambling. I really do.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been in kind of both tribes, and I think I'm pretty chill with both, so I think me personally, I'm looking pretty good. Yeah, we're thinking possibly Jack is our next target. He's definitely a threat, and we don't want to face him later in this competition, which would be lethal.
They're like confirmed it was gonna be you. Actually, I'm being dead serious. They're acting all chill around us. I actually don't want to. I'm like super chill with like both teams. Alright, seriously. Put it in your pocket and use it. Is that actually happening? Yes, I swear. I found it in the woods. I ain't asked Kirsten, so it's legit. Alright. I'm serious with that. Actually, I'm not gonna vote against you. Like, we'll chill in the future, right? Yours? Alright, because I could have used that, but I'm sure that no one's gonna vote me out. Right? I think everyone's kind of against me right now.
Against who?
I
They
can.
said they want to go for Jack.
I know, but Alex gave me a fake immunity necklace. In other words, like, I can give it to anyone, but it has no power in doing anything. And so it's like I bluffed Jack, so I gave it to him, so he thinks he's safe. We're actually gonna vote him out.
Yeah.
And it's gonna backfire on me.
Look what you gave me. I didn't tell anyone else. They asked if like Chloe asked.
For real?
Yeah, Chloe
Are you looking around?
I've tried, but I think they'll know.
Alright, I'll help you look for it.
We're not completely seeing eye to eye right now, the two alliances. Jake, Will, Jenna. that's pretty much the core right there. And you got Ben floating around. He's doing whatever. Chloe's a floater. And then the second alliance, I say, would be me, Lydia, and Jake. And I say that's a strong alliance, but I don't know. Things could change at any moment here. I would suspect in the other alliance that there's things going on that I don't know about, but not with Jake and Lydia. I'd say I'm pretty safe with them. I don't think I have a target on my back, according to other people. So, and they don't seem weird around me, so I think I should be okay during travel tonight.
Also, oh, but he's not gonna vote for you once he finds out that the idol that you gave him is bad.
He has no clue. What are you doing?
Dude, I just screwed myself. You're gonna vote against me in the freaking jury, dude. I think
Not necessarily.
to get to the point of voting, bro, I gotta tell him the truth. If you don't, that's okay.
Yeah.
Now welcome the first member of our jury, Tess, who was voted out at the last tribal council. Just like at challenges, the jury is here to observe. They cannot interact with you. You cannot interact directly with them. A lot's happened since we were here last, it seems like. Lydia, first of all, congrats on your immunity. Hard-fought win. How relieving does it feel having that around your neck tonight?
I mean, it feels good right now just because I know I'm safe for the moment, but it makes me a little nervous having won. I feel like I have a bigger target on my back if I don't win again.
Ben, what is going into tonight's vote?
I think it just comes down to like who like your alliances are with and like who you trust.
Do you find yourself driving things in your alliance or being directed more by others and taking a backseat?
I think it's like in the middle, I guess. I mean, everybody pretty much like contributes their ideas.
Have there been clearer lines drawn alliance-wise in the last number of hours?
I think it's sort of going back to where it was to start, the purple and blues. But it's like, it's so hard to tell though, because I said this earlier to one of the guys, it's like, it's so divided, yet it's so divided that makes it unpredictable.
We talked a lot about totems and advantages, but none were played, and none have been played yet in this game. Jack, going into tonight, after all that talk, how big of a role does the shadow of potential totems and advantages play in tonight's vote?
I wouldn't say that big.
Not big?
Not big at all.
So you're not worried about one popping up tonight?
I wouldn't say so.
Chuddy, what about you? Would you say the same thing?
I mean, they can be huge to change the tides in this game. But, I mean, again, like you said, none have been played so far, so I guess we don't know for sure.
Chloe, how comfortable are you feeling tonight?
Well, you can never get too comfortable because I feel like if you are the person that gets comfortable, you're always the person to go.
Ben, you saw your name come up a few times last tribal. Does that make you nervous going into tonight's tribal, or have things totally changed since then?
I'm still pretty nervous.
With that, it's time to vote. Jack, you're up. If anyone has a hidden immunity totem and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. Ben. Jack. Jack. 2 votes Jack, 1 vote Ben. Jack. Jack. That's 4 votes Jack, 1 vote Ben. Next person voted out, and second member of our jury, Jack. Need to bring me your torch? Jack, your tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Another unified blindside, it looked like, on your part. Well done. But which one of you will be the one to go next to be blindsided in the same way these last 2 have been? Time to head back to camp.
The thing that went wrong was I just trusted people too much, trusted Will. He said he wanted to come with me, Jake, and Lydia, but that didn't really work out. It's because he voted my name, so. Lydia voted my name, for sure. Jake had my back, kind of. He was the best that I had in the game at the near end there. I think my fault was not looking into people's lives.